Adam Rank. How you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful.
Man, we just caught a little bit of your show, man.
Thanks for coming down.
Thanks for having us.
No. We appreciate you guys reaching out and being here. And we're trying to get in big with the Madden community. So for you guys to be here, that's big for us.
Okay, thank you, man. Like I said, you did a great job. Did a great job. I'm a big fan of your work. So
nice, thank you.
So let's get right into it, though, man. I understand that you're a gamer as well.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you enjoy most about the Madden game?
I really love playing franchises, and I'm starting to get more into like MUT and everything like that. But the cool part of the show is getting into that part of the community, because I, for the last decade, love playing connected franchises like MJD. Love doing the connected franchises, even going back to when the college game was happening, playing the college game and like recruiting.
The dynasty
I would always pick one of those small schools and like UNLV or something, have a quarterback go through all 4 years, have him drafted into Madden, and then take over that team. So I'd be playing with this fake guy forever. So I really love that part of it, but really opening it up and really just finding all the MUT stuff. Although I think I'm starting to really feel the draft champions.
Okay,
like
draft champions.
That is honestly, as somebody who has a background in fantasy football as well, I love that aspect of it. And I know if you saw the show we were doing right here today, like, do we pass on a quarterback? You have an RG3, you're like, ugh, okay. And then Kaepernick came up, and again, it's like, it's close.
You wanted to pick Kaepernick.
You know what? I like Kaepernick more than a lot of people probably do, and I would have been so upset because Cam Newton came up. And you're like, oh my gosh, that's good. It never happens, because we've done that before, and only RG3 has come up, and we ended up with Matt Castle as our quarterback, which was awful. But here we had 3 quarterbacks, and still like Teddy Bridgewater came up later and other options. But having Cam, you're like, oh, that team's great.
Okay. Yeah, that's, man. So you say you play connected franchise. What team do you use in your connected franchise?
You know what? I would like to do it on whichever team ended up my guys would get drafted to or anything like that. But if I'm just picking it up and firing it up, I'll go with the Bears.
Okay.
I like Cutler. I understand a lot of people don't like him in both real and fantasy and Madden connected, anything like that. I'm a Jay Cutler fan. I think I'm one of the two.
Okay. So you supported when he was on the Broncos?
The Broncos was it. I like them with the Bears. I still like him.
Okay.
I think he can be a good quarterback.
Okay. Do you guys use the True Clock feature sometimes?
Sometimes,
yeah. That's when
when we're messing around.
Yeah, okay. If you're trying to get the bragging rights, you're going for it.
But then sometimes, and then I like to spread it out a little bit too, and I like to run a little verticals. Because I'll either like hand the ball off and run out of the eye, or I'll get my quarterback killed by running empty backfield and running verts all the time. Because that's another thing too, is just going in the different formations, but you're still running the verts. And I still love the guy going up the middle, because a lot of guys like to play zone. So if you can try to like split the seam and get them open, I mean, MJD did that great today.
The corner route was beautiful.
Right? Yeah.
So that was awesome, man. As far as I understand you're a Bears fan.
Yes, sir.
And what are teams that you hate playing against on the game?
Anybody with the fast linebackers, because anybody who can utilize the linebackers is already going to have an advantage. I'm personally one of the guys who loves to use the defensive tackle. I try to create havoc up front, and partly because I'm not good enough with the linebackers. I would love to be that person. And whenever you find somebody who takes over a team that has the fast linebackers and can effectively use them, and that's a long day.
Okay. I noticed that you guys were in costume today.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that was special for the international series, and it was funny because MJD was trying to put that on me. He's like, "Oh, we should have Adam do that," and I'm like, "You know what? Let's not do that." Because MJD was talking about how it's a little disconcerting to play in that London game, just because you're not in familiar surroundings and you're flying so much and everything. So I'm like, for you to really have that overseas feel, I think you guys need to be a little uncomfortable in the jackets and the hats and everything. Okay. And it's one of those things that if you lose, you can point to it and be like, oh, this was really hurting me. But if you win, you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad at all.
I saw Scott doing that when he lost. He was
a little
bit. Couldn't see. Okay. How did you land on the Madden Live show?
It's a lot of fortunate circumstances for me. I'm a part of NFL Fantasy Live, but I also love Madden. We would do a lot of Madden features, and I would do the rating. I would write about rating updates. I would always go to E3 and try to find out. Obviously everybody wants to go to E3 and check out the thing, and just somebody who plays a lot. And we used to have a feature that we would do here a couple of years ago called the 2-minute drill, where the guys would come in, we'd do a short interview, but the interview, the catch was is we'd play Madden.
Okay.
And so I was pretty good against a lot of people, and the only guy who actually got me was Roddy White.
Oh, Roddy
And
White.
so if
Okay.
I ever get a chance, I want to get Roddy White on the show, and I think I want a chance to prove myself in that sense.
Okay, definitely. I look forward to seeing it. I hope you guys get him on here so I can see that matchup.
That'd be the best.
That'd be awesome. As far as gameplay go this year on Madden 16, how do you see what's the difference that you noticed, like drastic difference that you noticed in the gameplay opposed to other years?
Well, it really started a couple of years ago where it was easier to play on the defensive line. Like that change going from, it was 14 to 15, was the one that really inspired me to start playing Madden again, because to be perfectly truthful, I like to spend a lot of time playing the college game, and I don't really like defense. And the cool thing about the college game is you could choose to be the offensive coordinator, then you never have to worry about defense. You're playing Dynasty, it's kind of fun. But when Madden made that switch to make the defensive line play a lot easier and easier to get off blocks and just hitting the button and everything like that, that really changed for me. So that was the wrinkle, that was the one that really pushed me into it. And I love trying to execute the spectacular catch.
Oh, spectacular.
I want to be good at that. I want at some point to make that my hallmark, to be like, Rank does the spectacular. Watch out anytime.
I'm going to give you a tip on spectacular
please
catch.
do.
When you go to spectacular catch, hold the L trigger with Y.
Okay.
And what it does is it turns your player around to the ball.
Gotcha.
And he actually goes up to get it.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it actually, instead of strifing, he turns his body around, turns to the ball, and picks it up. And you're able to undercut the players as well. So that's something to keep in mind. So these are, I don't think.
All right, no. Don't let those guys know. Listen, I'm like Rocky and Rocky 4. I'm in the little cabin in the woods in Siberia, just training. I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing. I don't want to know anybody to know what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm almost worried that Scott was listening in a little bit too much about the kind of stuff I like to do. But at some point, it'll be presented, and I think people will be pleasantly surprised.
Definitely.
Or else they'll make fun of me, and I'll be terrible, and then.
Oh man, well thank you. We thank you for your time. And
the pleasure was all mine.
And,
no, thanks for coming. No, honestly, we really appreciate you guys reaching out. We appreciate the interest.
Okay.
And you know what? We want to be partners with everybody, and we hope that people are enjoying the show. We want you to be part of the show, and you know what? I hope this keeps growing, and I hope people understand and realize how great the Madden franchise is. It's been great, and I hope a lot of people enjoy it.
Oh yeah, they will. Thank you.
Thank you.